So as you can see, this is quite a small, tight bathroom, but I'm going to transfer into the bath without using the toilet or touching anything else other than the bath. So obviously, wherever you go, as long as you can get to the bath, and even if there's more space in between, it's not like the toilet or something holds the chair or makes anything safer. Also, maybe I'll take off my shoes quickly before I get in and out, just so it is more slippery or whatever, because the shoes make my feet stuck and get stuck in the bath. Obviously, when you're wet and naked, it's a bit different, but yeah. And then key thing about in and out of the bath also is always like be careful, once again, any transfer of not scratching your bum or hurting or areas like those type of things. Okay, so anyway, we go in. Once again, for me, nothing that I do is entirely possible. If you have some crazy big chair makes it possible. So if you sit in a rigid chair or a proper chair like this, once again 90-degree angle, just makes the transfer and you can get closer to where you need to get. Same thing, I always take my feet and legs off when I transfer into the bath, just so that it's similar and I don't get stuck in the bottom. I'm going to take off my shoes quickly, which I probably should have done to make this a bit quicker, but I've got there, it's 30 seconds. Not even. Okay, so feet off. And then obviously you bring your towels and things with. I don't bring towels for now. I'm just going to use this towel. Just to show you for afterwards. I mean, you can put it on the floor or hang it in the back of your chair, whatever. I do have this toilet here, so I'll just put it there. But I mean, you can put it on the floor and pick it up after you bath. Now, getting in the bath is simple. Feet down, once again, so that once you over, and because you don't have shoes, your feet don't slip backwards and you want to fall forward because your feet's not on the foot plate anymore, you're dangling in the air. Obviously, a higher bath, sometimes it's more difficult to drop down when you're in, but then it's easier to get back into your chair, etc. But fine. Then you go down. Down. Once again, this hand, that's I think where nobody knows what to do with this hand. I stick it inside my chair, and that helps me to be able to pull forward. This hand is just inside the bath, so that I can't fall forward or flip forward that way. And then once again, now the left arm is locked, and it controls me from going down using my shoulder, but the arm is just locked, and I just slide over. I mean, it's 5 seconds, like in the bath. I talk, I do it. Going in is absolutely no effort. And normally, once I'm in the bath, actually, then already, before I twist everything away, then a lot of times I've already put the towel in the right position here. So what I'm going to do is just quickly show you. Towel, grab, and then I place the towel on top of my sheets, on top of my chair, and importantly I place it over the wheel and things where I'm going to transfer. And obviously the towel's also just so the chair don't get too wet. I also actually like the towel to be underneath here, a bit lower down, so that my feet, when they're wet, can't slip further backwards, because I step on the towel and they won't flip backwards when I get out. So it's sort of all of that type of stuff. But then normally I'll loosen this brake a little bit, and so that I can just turn this chair away. Oopsie, it's close to that doorway. Just turn it away like that, and yeah, then this arm underneath here, bicep holding it there, pushing, whoop, feet over, and I'm in the bath. Now, you can have the water in the bath already, or you can put the water in only now, and then obviously go all the way down. I just like the bath because I mean now I'm safe. I can do what I want to do. I'm not going to fall. Like in the shower, you have to be careful balance. I can wash my ass, my bum nicely, get in underneath, turn, whatever. And I'm safe, and obviously you can just chill and relax and lie down. I mean, I can slip all the way down if there's enough water in the bath, and then wet my head and then come back up, and then wash and then slip back down. I mean, that's fine. But I actually also like to have the hand shower still in the bath, and use the hand shower. I mean, you can either way, you can do both, you know. And I'm not obviously going to open this now, but yeah, that's it. That's getting in the bath. And yeah, I don't know, should we just carry on, eh? Then coming back up, out of the bath. Once again, it's like a maneuver, hands underneath my bum, and then like I get my elbows there, and then it's obviously a bit more slippery, but also sometimes actually easier when the water is in the bath. You will learn your bath. tubs. Always be careful not to hit yourself against there or whatever. But then I get myself all the way backwards again, and so that now I can work with my legs. And it's good that I only have the socks on because that makes my feet slippery. But once again, I get myself into this position and see a sneaky hand there, lift it over, and same, lift over. Then my legs are out, okay? And then from there, I get myself in this position again. Feet important. Then I'd literally just turn my chair back into the position where it was. You can obviously wash with towel, etc. And then obviously put the brake on first. But okay, now the towel's there. Now the only thing with getting out is because your bum is wet, as it goes onto the towel, sometimes it is a bit sticky or whatever to get from there. But then also, normally I leave the water in because it gives you a little bit more buoyancy. But then I would also normally use my wet cloth that I wash myself with and put it on my hand, on the bottom of the bowl, my hand on top of it, because that actually creates grip in the bowl. Okay, so then position your feet in the right position on the foot plate already. Okay, the chair will slip, it styles or whatever, so it's going to be slipping a bit more until you actually hold your hand on it. But because you hold your hand on it and pull towards you, it shouldn't slip too far. And then from there, okay, this part is no effort. It's only the F part going onto the chair where there's a little bit of effort. But once again, oopsie, you know what? For this, I'm going to take my hat off. Okay, actually probably my glasses as well, because I'm going to leave my head on here once I'm up. And now because of that, I just lost that a bit. But anyway. Okay, then from here, it's all just, once again, you're going to pivot over the side of the bath. And lucky for me, my bare foot came off again now. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, wait, I'm going to do that again. Take my glasses off as well. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. I think this is also because of socks and towel being there. And then you do want your foot to go backwards a bit. Okay, so you're going to go again. Head on this side of the bath as well, but then lift up over it. My foot stayed there this time, which is great. This foot you don't want to be able to slide in between the chair and the... Okay, so now all of that's fine. I'm just going to move this foot a little bit. It's all a balancing act here, but it's still locked on. Okay, then from there, obviously you have to be careful with your family jewels or whatever you want to call it, but I mean it's fact. You have to be careful not to scrape it or whatever. At the moment it's still on the other side of the bath. So from here, it's all just a lift across. And as you can see, I'm balancing of my head here against the bath so I don't fall forward. And then it's just a maneuvering with my hands and my arms. But I mean there, my bum's on the chair now, I'm safe in a sense. Get this hand quite far there so I can lock it. And then this hand there. And because they're wide, from here I can actually lift up, no tricep, locked arm, shoulder, and just get myself up. And I mean, as I say, I can talk while doing that and do the whole scenario. Obviously just foot positioning is very important, but as you see, if my foot did fall off the foot plate, it's very easy to just slide back in. I mean, you won't fall, you can control there. But rather make sure everything is in position. I probably would have made it if my foot was off, but it's rather better to be sure. The reason why I do put the foot on top of the foot plate is it just gives you that little bit of lift so that when you do slide over, this side in line with your knee is already sort of on top of the cushion. So it just helps with all of that. Yeah, and then from there, obviously, you're all wet or whatever. I normally have 2 towels when I go to the bath, and then we take it from there.